Hello everyone, this is KDT from kdttechie.com. Today we're going to be seeing the official audio version of the Ransomware Attack 101, and in this audio version we're going to be discussing all the concepts and aspects, and at the same time I'll be including more details regarding to the ransomware attacks and what we should do to prevent them. So we can go into the detail, but let's get started. So first, introduction. Ransomware is a dangerous malware which is used in attacking the victims in many cyber attacks. It is a unique malware because once it's entered into a victim's machine, there's no way or very less possibility of removing it without any cost. So when the ransomware enters into a victim's machine, it is uploaded by a hacker through some phishing methods or some convincing methods which he uses, and after we have downloaded or installed the ransomware, which acts as a legitimate application, when we install it in our PC or our device, it will automatically, there's no way or very less possibility of removing it. And first of all, what it will do is that it will encrypt all the files. First it will go search for all the files present in the computer system or any device like mobile devices, like documents, folders, DCIM folder, so all the things it will search around, and after which is a searcher, it will start the encryption process. After the encryption process is ended, the ransom note will be shown to us, like I have given an image to that if you want to check that out, and it will show that you have something, for example the time left is 24 hours and you have to pay something like 2 lakhs to retrieve the files. So this is what a ransomware attack does actually, for basically explained. And what is the solution for ransomware attack, as many people asked, is that there are only two ways you can get your files back. Try restoring from backup or pay the ransom amount. So it is better to have backup every single day, because if some ransomware attacks, or if some hacker attacks your computer by any ransomware virus, your computer will be fully locked out and you can't do anything without paying the ransom amount. So for first step is that try restoring from backup. If you haven't created any backup yet, first create that. And when a ransomware attacks you and you does not have backup, at that time, at that situation, what you should do is that the only way is to pay the ransom amount, because you can't, it's impossible, utterly impossible to take out the ransomware virus from your computer systems. And the ransomware amount varies from person to person, which one releases it, and it's nowadays something like a few $100 in the US dollars. And the FBI reports that it also has seen the ransomware asks about $5,000 per person. That's very rare, limited. It is extremely difficult to crack the encryption, and in that case you might be in a situation to pay the ransom amount. And according to the survey of 300 experts, 19% of the victims that pay the ransom didn't get their files back. So that's a very tragic incident. Like if you do pay your amount, that's the ransom amount, you will not get your files back. So that's very sad. And the safety precautions we got to do is that employee education. So first, special training that teaches the employees about ransomware and about the methods such as phishing and also legitimate sources. And through this they can filter what is a spam and what is something like a legitimate application through themselves. And next, spam filters and firewalls. This is the automation of the filtration and a strong filtering system that prevents the majority of malware emails from reaching the inboxes. In our everyday example, like we can say that some emails will be utterly distributed to the spam folder when it's received. So that's the case when spam filters and firewalls, how it works. And next, application restrictions. Strict controls over the actions performed by the applications. And in our devices of mobile devices, and we can say that the permissions required by the app, and we gotta do the all the permissions so that it works well. So that's what we should restrict the application permission so that it does not cross its limit. And next, anti-malware software. Commercial antivirus software that can detect the ransom breach with its signature. Some free antivirus can also do with it, but it's not most secure and 100% reliable. So what we gotta do is that go for the paid versions of the antivirus. So next, none of the OS are safe. So many people think that the Mac OS is better than Windows OS. Safety, according to safety precautions, it's better than Windows OS. Yeah, that's true. But according to ransomware, none of the OSs are safe. And if you use even Linux, a ransomware can attack there's a potential possibility to of ransomware attacking any OS, and most of them attacks Windows OS. So just because those industries taking pain of ransomware attacks, that doesn't mean the ransom doesn't attack us, because Mac or Mac devices are built with more security chips and latest versions of it. So just because of that, we doesn't say that we can give 100% confirmability that ransomware doesn't attack us. It can attack any systems, and we should be secure from it. Any major operating systems like Windows, OS X, that is basically Mac, and Linux and Android will not secure you 100% from ransomware attacks until it is patched and up to date. Even if it's patched and up to date, if a hacker finds a way to crack the codes or insert a malicious program into the ransomware attack, it will be more stronger and more difficult to crack. And next, what we got to see is that survey of 1,700 managed service providers states the percentage of ransom attacks on each OS. As you see that Windows is under percentage. Every ransomware can attack Windows if it is not up to date or patched. If there's a possibility, there's also a huge possibility that ransomware can attack Windows even if it's up to date. And next, OS X and Mac OS 3%, because there are not so many viruses or malwares and ransomwares libraries of ransomwares available for Mac, which everybody can use. But in Windows, we can see a lot of viruses, lot of malwares, which everybody can get hold of. And next, Linux. Linux is also 3%, as it's one of the securest operating systems and it's open source, and it's quite difficult compared to the Mac and Windows, because it uses different extensions, and you can see Android, like we everyday use it, and it's definitely secured one, because we can everyday use it, and at the same time it's patched up to date. Every update we should install, and because of that it makes Android system operating system secure. And that's a conclusion. So I conclude by saying that it is in our hands, its responsibility to stay safe from ransom and many cyber threats. We need to follow the steps which I have given in the safety precautions heading, as we have seen before, and we have nothing to do after we got infected, as we can't escape from it. So the best way is to stay safe. So also check out my recent and future posts by clicking here. I have given a link to it, and please subscribe to the push notifications, as the email subscription is no longer valid, and please feel free to post your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you.